Oh my god, patch 3.1.8 details. I do not know how to feel about this. But okay, so something to take note of is we will get 600 Nexus Crystals via in-game mail after the update is done, which is the most that we have received thus far. And if the opening of servers is further delayed, 100 additional Nexus Crystals will be compensated per hour delay. Please delay for the next entire year. Given the stuff that we're about to see, I wouldn't be surprised if people would actually be keen on that. Okay, so any of the new espers are pretty hyped. So let's take a look at Intisar, who is the only event esper. So the other new esper, Feng Nuxi, will not be part of any event banner. She can only be drawn directly from the gold record pool. So let's take a look at Intisar first. Intisar is a strong fighter who can protect herself with stealth, so very similar with Xiaoyin. So ability 1, Code Exploit, deals damage to one enemy and has a chance of inflicting misread up, which is okay, this is fine. Ability 2, Trojan Horse, deals damage to all enemies based on attack, and the fewer the enemies, the higher the damage. This sounds a lot like Gaia's, by the way. Extends enemy debuffs except for incapacitation, except for stuns. So this is also very similar to Gaia's his normal attack, right? His first skill in his normal mode. And at the start of combat, she gains stealth. This is very important because we need to take a look at ability 3. Transmit Virus, which is her third skill, deals damage to one enemy multiple times based on attack. You know what, let's just take a look at the Ascension instead. Gains attack up. So she gives herself attack up at the start, and then she attacks multiple times based on attack, inflicting defense down. So she inflicts defense down first, and then she deals damage to all enemies based on attack, inflicting attack down as well. So her final hit is going to hit for a lot more damage because of the defense down, and she gives herself the attack up as well. And she gains stealth afterwards. And if Intisar has stealth, which means, you know, at the start of combat, she will give herself stealth, right? Reduce the stealth duration to deal extra true damage when attacking. And according to the target's type, whatever this means, attacks deal damage equal to a certain percentage of the target's max HP. It doesn't say that this is limited to any amount of max HP or like skills according to her attack or anything like that. So what the hell? What the hell does this even mean? This seems pretty insane, isn't it? So not only are you dealing extra true damage, you are also dealing a damage based on the enemy's max HP. And you're inflicting defense down, you're also inflicting attack down, and you're giving yourself an attack up as well. This is insane, but this is not all. Because take a look at her Rezo 2, right? New effect, Code Exploit. When without stealth, launches a pursuit attack with Transmit Virus. So unless I am insane, what I understand is her first skill actually triggers her third skill to attack afterwards. Right? Because Code Exploit, which is her first skill, launches a pursuit attack with Transmit Virus. Are you serious? Isn't this extremely broken? And on phase 6, she becomes Ashley. The attack up target has been changed to all allies. What the heck? I'm definitely going to test her out at R2, okay? Trust me on this, I am going to do it. And then now, moving on to Nuxi, this is, oh my god, even more insane. Ability 1, Shape Humanity, deals damage to one enemy based on her max HP, reduces the enemy's AP. And each of these Paper Talisman stack makes this ability attack one more enemy, so she has potentially a full team attacking skill, with 5 attacks altogether at max stacks. And then afterwards she gains 1 paper stack, but you know what, it doesn't really matter because her third skill, right? So ability 2, Soul Transmute, selects one ally to reset all their ability cooldowns. This is pretty good, pretty interesting as well. And grants all allies speed up. Now when she has Paper Talisman, each Paper Talisman stack increases AP for all allies as well. So if you have 4 Paper Talisman stacks, you're going to increase a lot of AP for your allies by using your second skill. This is insane. Now ability 3, Summon Whirlstone, attacks all enemies multiple times based on her max HP, and each hit dispels enemy buffs. The last 2 hits extend the enemy ability cooldowns. What the heck? This is so crazy, you can extend up to 2 turns of the enemy's cooldowns. And then she gains 4 paper stacks immediately because why not? So she has 4 stacks at the start, so her ability 1 is already gonna hit 5 times. And after Ascension, each buff successfully dispelled increases her own AP. So if you strip all the buffs at the start, she increases a lot of her own AP. She then gets to use her second skill afterwards for whatever reason, just to increase your ally's speed, increase your ally's AP as well. And I don't know if this is going to be that crucial. It depends on how your synergy works. But afterwards, her ability 1 is going to hit multiple times with a lot of extra effects as well. And this is what the Paper Talisman does. So when taking a hit, consumes 1 stack of this and gains AP, triggers 1 times per turn. So when she gets hit, she increases her own AP as well. She has a lot of AP movement over here. I think she works really well with Unas. But take a look at her R2 and her R6. So R2, Shape Humanity, which is her first skill. When having Paper Talisman, steals 1 buff from the target first before landing an attack. So you're gonna steal buff and then you reduce the enemy's AP. And do take note that she is a Shimmer type. I have to repeat that she is a Shimmer type, so she is not gonna miss. Or at least she always has element neutrality. So her first skill is essentially a team-wide buff steal. And on her R6, dude, take a look at this. This is her third skill. Taking a hit no longer consumes paper talisman. So after using this, she will perpetually have 4 stacks all the time. She's always going to perform at her best at R6. This is insane. This Esper is actually really good. I feel like there is a lot jam-packed into this Esper. Okay, so let's move on with the rest of the stuff. Okay, so new features. Nick can now be acquired from the Echo, who cares? And then moving on to the new events, so Evening Glimmer. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there are any mystery traders, so that means we will not get any free reso. So I don't even know why they even implemented a mystery trader in the first place if they're only going to allow us to have it once and then they're never going to implement it again. So apparently the Endless Invasion is part of the Evening Glimmer, which is the main event. So it's very similar to the Reincarnation Tower as well, so a lot of you guys are going to be at least quite happy about it. And then there is also the Intisar Echo event, which is whatever that we have experienced thus far. And a lot of you guys also asked me, do I think that the Wish Stones are going to expire? I don't think they're going to expire because the Wish Stones are not just meant for the event Esper, it is also meant for your wish list as well. So if it expires, then what about your wish list, right? And after the update, they're going to give us more rewards as well over a period of 7 days. So there is 7 gold records, there is a legendary Abilimon, very nice, there's a legendary Saruman, who cares, and more abundant rewards. So you have to be at least level 10, which is like basically everyone right now, because there are no new players. So adjustments and optimization. So this is the part where there is a change to the point wall, right? So add a leaderboard. So after the update, the top 400 players will be displayed on the leaderboard based on their points. And also they have added first tier advancement rewards. So basically every time that you reach a certain tier, you're going to be given certain rewards, which I think came in the form of Nexus Crystals and some Abilimons as well. But if you're currently at tier 16, for example, you're going to collect everything up to tier 16. And there is also some change to the daily first win rewards, which is now changed to this weekly winner rewards. So essentially all wins will be accumulated over the course of this entire week, and once the players win the required number of times, they can claim supply vouchers, which is more point wall entries. Who wants to do more point wall entries right now? Now, Sonic Miracle optimizations. So they've added another 2 more difficulties to the Sonic Miracle, and they're making them harder for some reasons. So all Sonic Miracle bosses are harder right now. I don't know why they are doing this, but they're making all the early game content a little bit more difficult. I have no idea why this is the case. So in Furnace, he's going to have more defense. Wind Striker is also going to take less damage from targets with poison. Blah blah blah, there is a lot of buffs to all the Sonic Miracle bosses. So it goes on and on and on and on. And a lot of it. Now this is the part where a lot of you guys are going to be disappointed. Me included, right? So Ritual Miracle adjustment. Wow. Increase the chance of getting high level relics from every flaw in Ritual Miracle. I'm not sure whether is this a change in the drop spread or is this just a change in the rates itself, which means that if you cannot acquire 6-star relics, you will still not be able to acquire 6-star relics. But the thing is, what we needed is a change in the difficulty of the Ritual Miracles. And it seems like they're doubling down on the fact that they want to make content more difficult, especially early game content. I don't know why that's the case. And apart from that, there is not much else. So the thing is, they have not really added much to the current update, or at least they have not fixed anything that we have talked about. So none of the stuff that I told you guys yesterday was mentioned here at all. Nothing was adjusted, nothing was fixed. Unfortunately, they did not listen to the community this time around. Let me know your comments about this down in the description below. But anyway, these 2 new Espers, they are insanely strong. I feel like they have so much potential. Now, Intisar is a flow type, so I'm not sure whether she's going to be very powerful or not in, let's say, Point War or PvP in general. But honestly, her skill set is so sick, I'm not surprised if she's going to be a powerhouse in PvP as well. But like I said at the start of the video, I am going to test her out at R2 and see how she works with this insane effect with her first skill that triggers her third skill. What the heck? Anyway, hopefully I can get Nuxi as well for my first Shimmer Legendary Esper. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been very free to play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.